The power of data mining. Data mining has been described as the non-trivial process of identifying valid, novel, potentially useful, and ultimately understandable patterns in data. This is not a new concept. The new part of the concept is the magnitude that is now available for collecting, analyzing, and using information in meaningful manners made possible with the computing age and internet marketing. Data mining and predictive analytics involve the search for information hidden deep within large databases. It is used to spot trends like patterns and develop relationships. The larger the databases being mined, the more sophisticated the tools needed to spot these patterns and relationships to develop predictions about human behavior. Typical tools used in carrying out these types of analytics include SPSS, STATA, and SAS. SPSS is a good tool to minimize complex data management without the need to do cutting-edge statistical analysis. It is in spreadsheet format similar to Excel. SPSS is the weakest of the three data mining software presented here as far as statistical procedures go. The advantage is that it does not require a mainframe and is more user-friendly than other data mining software available on the market. STATA is a program for cutting-edge research without the data management requirements of SAS and is useful for development and modifying statistical procedures. SAS is more for the person who needs to manage complex data sets on a continuous basis and requires a steep learning curve and understanding of complex command structures. SAS is a strong analysis of variance or ANOVA program using general linear models and their extensions. SAS's more sophisticated programs are useful for branching out to test dotted hypotheses in a technique called evolutionary programming. It allows testing of new variations to determine best matched scenarios with the given data sets. Some of the tasks that can be solved with data mining are predicting, classifying, detecting relationships, and market basket analysis via cross-selling data. These programs are becoming more and more user-friendly, enabling data mining to reach a broader spectrum of users. A common form of data mining is used with online shoppers. Trends can be spotted based on past purchases and sales patterns. When these trends have been determined, marketers can use them to remind shoppers of other items that might be of interest with their purchase, or items that other consumers have also purchased that are useful to, connected with, or in some way benefit or better the original product. This technique is called cross-selling. Amazon is one company that takes cross-selling analysis and ties the page views with purchases on their site. If you're shopping for a camera, Amazon sends a message, what other items do customers buy after viewing this item? This enables shoppers who are trying to decide between products additional information to assist in their decision making. Data mining models that count the page views and purchase behaviors are the tools used to accomplish this. Every time you click through a website, you're creating data that can be automatically mined. By looking for a correlation of variables within databases with factor analysis, companies process information to develop relationships aimed at cross-selling and increase their market share. Factor analysis does not show the direction of which variables are dependent or causes dependence on other factors, nor does it incorporate hypothesis variations that make a perfect fit. It takes a human brain to disseminate the information in a more predictive manner. It can, however, be directed toward solutions. Like a scientific project, after a hypothesis is formed, statistical techniques are developed to test the hypothesis. This type of modeling can be slow and tedious. Therefore, it takes highly trained, creative individuals or teams who know how to develop good models and interpret the data to provide the best value. There are disadvantages. People are concerned with the information that's being gathered and what is being gathered that is hidden from them. Who is using this information and for what purpose? Some of the data that is mined is used by governments and corporations in their decision-making processes. This can lead to certain groups being unfairly targeted or omitted. Some people think it gives too much control to outsiders about the products and services made available to them. There are also issues of moral and political concern. But there are also advantages. The increase in automated predictive analysis can be used to alleviate or eliminate many barriers, either actual or perceived, based on ethnic or racial bias or social standing, by reducing everything to a level playing field. People cannot prejudge someone that is making a purchase online based on their looks, how they dress, or even if they combed their hair or brushed their teeth this morning. Knowing what your target market is interested in makes it easier to provide additional products that might be of interest for their purchases. Data mining has been in use for a long time. Its purpose is to target specific markets, to upsell merchandise, to provide additional value to consumers, all the while increasing a company's bottom line. Data mined from many different databases can be used for diverse practices like necessary government services, selling merchandise and services, planning and marketing, limiting unnecessary expenditures, and even modeling the best transportation systems to move merchandise in the most cost-effective manner. It can also be used for disreputable practices, causing distrust among the people or groups being targeted. Data mining is here to stay. It is just a matter of acceptance or mitigating the broad reaches of how the information is used and or abused.